Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Washington.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Barton in at the small forward position. And here's Morris. The kick out to Barton, all alone. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
First team foul.
That one's off.
For Indiana, Isaiah Jackson, 2.
And the second free throw is good.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris against Halliburton. Morris can't hit. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Morris for three. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And he jams it home with authority.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and then threatening here.
Now here's Beal. Pure from three-point range.
And I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost him.
Beal against Hield. Here's Turner. Second chance shot. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Hield against Beal. Beal draws the double. Clock at 4. Barton, the pass to Morris. To the middle. It's stolen by Hield.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Morris for three. And again, Washington with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morris against Halliburton. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Porzingis. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Offensive board.
Washington foul. Bradley Beal.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pacers. Buddy Hield.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Turner. That shot missing. Good D by Porzingis. The Wizards have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Barton. And here is Morris. Now here's Barton. Morris can't hit. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Halliburton outside. Pass to Duarte. Hield up top. Jackson, pass to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner can't connect from 14. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Morris down low, defended by Halliburton. Drains the triple. Beal's got 6 points.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
Hield from outside. The shot comes out, and the Wizards going the other way now. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Morris outside, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Morris with it. Halliburton picks him up. Morris passes to Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Morris has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Jackson, the pass to Turner. The shot no good. Good D by Porzingis. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Beal against Hield. Beal, the pass to Barton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brett, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense, sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit, and that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee, and that goes for both sides.
The Wizards have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And he lobs it up top. Gets stolen by Hield. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That one misses for Jackson. Washington trailing. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Kuzma. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they're able to recover. Morris passes to Barton. Out to Beal. Clock at 2. Over Hield. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Morris passes to Beal. And it's good. 2 points. Beal's got 8. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit, but can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Gets stolen by Hield. Halliburton with the ball. Barton covering. Pass to Duarte. Shoots over Barton. And Porzingis with the block. That one goes. Count it. He has 6. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barton finds Beal. From deep. Here's Porzingis. Duarte grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. To the paint. Turner inside. Working on Porzingis. Good D by Porzingis. Now here's Morris. Defended by Halliburton. Kuzma down low.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Washington with possession. They trail by 6. Jalen Smith is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Right wing. Pass to Neesmith. And he dunks it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside for Davis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Batase. Smith with it. He's guarded by Gafford. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Right, the pass to Gafford. Oh, sweet move. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's McConnell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for Indiana, T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So he can't get either to fall for Washington. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Davis finds Hachimura. Up and over Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Batase. Lays it up and banks it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Up top, McConnell. Smith with a screen on Wright.
Wizards foul. Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Washington on D. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Batase. Here's Neesmith. Clock at 6. Shoots over Davis. Again, Indiana.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Got a piece of it. Here's Neesmith to the right side. Back to Smith. Uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
DeLon Wright. Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Indiana, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Matherin. Checked by Davis. Stolen by Gafford. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. Chalk up 2 there.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Matherin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Smith no good. The Wizards have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
Here's Neesmith. Inside. Oh, deflected. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Rui getting up and getting after it on the lob.
Indiana leading. Up top, McConnell. Hounded by Wright. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Davis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Batadze. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Batadze's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, the Wizards shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Outside Davis. Here's Wright. McConnell with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Smith outside. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers. They lead by 6. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Wizards. DeLon Wright is out there with Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kispert. And it's Hachimura in at the power forward position. Here's Wright after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Davis. McConnell against Wright. Outside for Davis. 3 on the clock. Shoots it from the high post. Here's Gafford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Jackson can't get it to go. Washington trailing. Hachimura outside. Spins. Here's Wright. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The Wizards, DeLon Wright, taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And they get it back. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times that you just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
On the wing, Kuzma. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he was more than just a role player in his first stop.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Miles Turner, 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Washington with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Out to Beal. Down low. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Duarte. Yep, that one goes. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Here's Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morris. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Hield for 3. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beal, the pass to Barton. And here's Porzingis. Turner covers. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Turner. Outside Hield. And here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Beal against Hield. Beal, the pass to Morris. Out to Beal. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Takes a turnaround, Jay. They get it back. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Now here's Jackson. Halliburton outside. Outside Hield. From the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Morris with it. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Hield passes to Halliburton. It's Duarte on the wing. Pass to Turner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Count that bucket.
Well, Barton staying cool that time to collect a couple more.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. There's the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Indiana winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the guard position.
First team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett finds Robinson.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Here's Jackson. Healed outside. It's stolen by Barrett. And Brunson has it in the corner. And Randall throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now Barrett following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Jackson against Randall. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Randall. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Halliburton against Brunson. Robinson kicks to Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so it's Indiana with it after R.J. Barrett's miss. Here's Halliburton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Here's Duarte following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Jackson. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Runs from the pass to Robinson. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Inside and stolen by Fournier. To the inside. Here's Barrett and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. .51 seconds left to play here in the first. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
In the corner, it's Hield and stolen by Fournier. Out to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Halliburton for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New York.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Duarte in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 5. Jackson with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hield, the pass to Duarte. Back to Hield. Clock at 6. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. To the paint. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Duarte. Outside for Jackson. Halliburton in the corner for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
We know Tyrese Halliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
Now here's Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Here's Hield following the score by New York. Here's Jackson. And no good. Randall with some nice D. Barrett the pass to Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Now here's McConnell out to Smith. Here's Mathurin. The pass to Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barrett dishes to Randall. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Now, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Smith the pass to McConnell. And he comes up with the deuce.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brunson against McConnell. Outside Fournier. Takes a 3. And that one is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the pick. McConnell passes to Mathurin. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Randall kicks to Fournier. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Fournier's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
In international play, Evan Fournier has been a part of the French team for a lot of big events.
Well, think about it. He was part of bronze medal winning teams for France at both the 14 and 19 World Cups. He was the leading scorer for the French national team at the 2020 Tokyo Games. Oh, yeah, he's been an integral part.
Finish off the break. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Robinson. Tries again. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Down low, stolen by Robinson.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
Brunson against McConnell. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Randall. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their map?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Bitadze. Back to Smith. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin. No good from outside. New York leading by 12. Left side Rose. Shot from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
They swipe it. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. No good there.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 12-point game. Mathurin passes to Nesmith. It's rebounded by New York. Now, here's Toppin. No points in the game yet for him. The Tides say the pass to Smith. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 12. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Hartenstein. Toppin kicks to Rose. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Nesmith, the pass to McConnell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the wide open shot from Rose. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And the rejection by Smith. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Mathurin, quickly covering. Rob. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Here's McConnell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows TJ to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Quickly with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 17. Mathurin passes to Johnson. Out to the wing. No one near him. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. From deep, Rose. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Johnson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Bitadze, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Neesmith. He's out there with Smith. And it's Mathurin in at shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Now, here's Halliburton. This one for 3. That shot off. The Knicks leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Pass to Toppin. The 3 ball. The rebound by Hield. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
New York shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And the foul on Chris Duarte. That is his first foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Shooting for New York, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
That one misses. Pacers trail by 16. Oh, Turner in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
If you find the defense sleeping, Miles Turner has the length and athleticism to make that look easy.
Outside for Randall. For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Barrett slams it in.
Boy, great gamble by Julius Randle. Sets up the transition game.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jalen Brunson. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Fournier, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Duarte. Now Hield. Turner with a screen on Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Brunson. That's good from Randle on the assist by Brunson.
Boy, that is some big-time range on display from Julius Randle. Okay.
Robinson with the block. To the paint. And Randle throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Hield. He's defended by Randall. Hield, the pass to Duarte. To halt the run. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hield. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. The pass to Robinson. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Julius Randle.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now Hield, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Hield, the pass to Duarte. Back to Hield, 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead. Fournier for 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the win.
And the Wizards looking eager to get on the court and get to work on their home floor. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. And so off the tip, it is New York. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at point guard.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And the Wizards with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Now here's Fournier. Outside Brunson. Randall left side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flood.
Here's Morris. Kuzma outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Barrett. For 3, Randall drills it from deep. Randall's got 5.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Here's Morris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Porzingis.
Such a good job by Robinson to use his arms and alter the shot on the inside, getting inside the head now of the offense.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nice shot by Morris.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Brunson against Morris. Kuzma, right side. Back to Morris. And stolen by Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Barrett. This one for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Beal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Here's Robinson. 4-point game. And here's Brunson. Fournier up top, pounded by Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And that one drops for him.
And Julius trying to find ways where he can be more effective as a playmaker.
Morris outside. The kick out to Barton. Plenty of space. Here's Porzingis. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Left side Brunson. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Beal from outside. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks with the lead. Robinson passes to Fournier. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Basketball.
Barrett against Barton. Shot is good by Barrett.
Well, Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front, up 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes the first.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Washington trailing. On the wing, Kuzma fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Barrett passes to Brunson. Back to Barrett. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, probably got to think about it.
Morris passes to Porzingis. They get it again. Second chance effort. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Brunson finds Randall. Shoots over Barton. And the Knicks miss again.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Kuzma. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit that one. New York goes the other way with it. Randall left side. Oh, Morris with a steal. Out to Beal. Fires for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brunson against Morris. Here's Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Morris outside. Pass to Barton. Over Barrett. Out to Beal. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Barton finds Morris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Randall against Kuzma. The kick out to Brunson. Now here's Robinson. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Barrett against Barton. Pass to Beal. And stolen by Barrett. Randall outside. The kick out to Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morris against Brunson. Out to Beal. Robinson with the block.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
26.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, it's been quite a game for Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A new lineup here for Washington.
And that was your Wizards dancers dancing. There you get loud.
Right against Rose. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Toppin outside. Here's Reddish. Kicks it to Quickly. Clock is at 3. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quickly against Davis. Quickly drives in. And the basket is good. Quickly's got his first basket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Washington, Daniel Gafford.
He hits the second from the line. Knicks shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Right against Rose. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Rose. Pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Quickly against Davis. Rose outside.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Third team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Davis can't hit. Toppin against Wright. Toppin outside. Pass to Rose. Back to Toppin. Outside Reddish. And here's Quickly. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And it's Hachimura missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
New York, no good that time either. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Kispert. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes the 3. And again, Washington, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Rose outside. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Hachimura. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Pass to Kispert to end the drought. Can't get it to drop. So New York will take it the other way now. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Washington shooting just around 26% for the game. Out left to the wing. Offline with a 3. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
A difficult situation for Washington. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He's under undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Quickly with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Davis goes in.
Knicks foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington.
And he's good on the second. The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Right against Rose. Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Deflected. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Wizards.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Reddish with it. Rui Hachimura is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Washington right now. Washington with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Out to Hachimura. Right outside. Shot clock at 5. And the bucket is good. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
Rose against Wright. Reddish on the wing from behind the arc. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Wright against Rose. Wright, the pass to Gafford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Rose can't connect. The Wizards on offense. They trail by 18. Kuzma outside. And it's off from 3-point range. For New York, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Reddish passes to Quickly. Pass to Rose. Over Morris. And that one's long. And the Wizards shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. On the wing, Kuzma. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Morris down low, guarded by Rose. Here's Barton. It's tipped. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And he's going for the lob. And then Beal with the dunk.
And Beal showing his hops that time off the alley.
Rose outside. From the high post. Here's quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Rose outside. Back to Hartenstein. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Julius Randle.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Gafford against Toppin. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Barton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one's on Rose.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Barton. Here's Rose. Quickly outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Wizards. Barton outside. Pass to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. Kuzma drives in. Inside. Here's Gafford. And he comes up with a bucket.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Duarte in at the small forward. Now here's Barton, back to Morris. Out to Porzingis. Kuzma left side, back to Porzingis. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw missing.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Here's Duarte, and stolen by Barton. Now Morris. Pass to Barton. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. You know about Indiana, the Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Halliburton outside. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barton finds Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton to the right side. Here's Duarte. Dishes it to Jackson.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morris looking over the floor. Beal from long range. The Pacers pull it in. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Here's Morris, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Morris kicks to Porzingis. Makes it off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Beal against Hield. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Now here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Inside. Outside Turner. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Kuzma pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Beal with it. Out to Morris from downtown. That shot, no good. Here's Duarte. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Kuzma slams it in.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
It's deflected. Morris outside. Passes it to Barton. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Halliburton, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court for Indiana, Jackson and Turner man the post position. Halliburton is out there with Hield, and it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Hield. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. To the middle. It's tipped. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson passes Duarte. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Morris outside. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul. He's a real force in this league, folks.
Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Here's Hield after the basket by Washington. 3-pointers off the mark. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Morris with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Pacers trail by 4. Indiana moving it around. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
With the long arms that Barton has, he's an exceptional defender, and I think he does a nice job picking and choosing his spots to take chances.
Here's Duarte. He takes it in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Morris against Halliburton. A wide open look here for Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On the wing, Hield. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Pacers trail by 3. And here's Halliburton. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Wizards leading by 3. 1:37 left in the first half. Morris passes to Porzingis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. 1:33 left now here in the second. Barton finds Kuzma. Driving the lane, and Turner with the block. Jackson up top. He's covered by Beal. Healed the pass to Orte. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Morris against Halliburton.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And stolen by Kuzma. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morris into the lane. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. 19 seconds left in the first half. Turner with a screen on Morris. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Tremendous display of chemistry and connectedness by Turner with his teammates. All they have to do is lob it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
Outside for Beal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for this.
23. The Pacers. 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to to take a lot out of him.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Barton in at the 3. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr.
Goga Bitadze taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Wizards. They lead by 4. Morris against McConnell. Morris with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McConnell with it. Now Beal defending. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Barton throws it down.
Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton. Now, I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
Smith with a screen on Beal. It's tipped to the paint. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Porzingis kicks to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Morris inside. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Porzingis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porzingis has got the lead up to 10 now for Washington. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's McConnell. Off target with his 3. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Kuzma passes to Beal. And the wide open shot from Morris on the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 10. Clark, when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts, and he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those 2 areas well.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Bitadze the pass to Mathurin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Mathurin. He's covered by Beal. Pass to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morris against McConnell. Here's Kuzma. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
McConnell passes to Smith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Wizards leading by 10.
2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the wing right side. Here's Bitadze. Over to the wing. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Beyond the arc. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Will Barton does a little bit of everything out there. He's a consistent double-figure scorer, high-energy performer. He defends pretty well, makes plays for others, and can knock down threes. Can't ask for a lot more than that.
All free throws good from Barton.
And as a versatile wing, Barton is a valuable commodity in the NBA.
He is what I like to call a stat sheet stuffer, Greg. You've heard that one before. A bunch to like in his game, and he'll do whatever it takes to help his team win.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Here's Morris following the score by Indiana. He dishes it to Beal. There's the pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Morris. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, here's Nesmith. Martin defending. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Back to McConnell for the three. It's good from long range.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Up top, Morris. Outside for Beal. Fires the three. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Pacers, Nesmith is out there with Smith. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the two-guard spot.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Wizards.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Pacers trail by 11. Now McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. Down low. Here's Mathurin. Lays it up off the glass. Mathurin's got his first points of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Passes to Bitadze. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clock is at 3. Throws it up high. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Now here's Barton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell with it. Driving inside. Bitadze can't hit. Smith against Kuzma. Martin left side. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Mathurin. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with touch.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Beal gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Pass to McConnell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. Morris kicks to Kuzma from 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Mathurin to the inside. Beal with the steal. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
And so Indiana again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
The kick out to Barton. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
To the paint. Out to Kuzma. Morris passes to Beal. Shot clock at 6. No dice from the high post. Pacers trail by 11. Feeds it to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. It's Beal on the wing. Morris outside. Lets the three fly. Barton outside. And again, Washington no good. And here's Indiana. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the pass to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Fires for 3. Barton with the rebound. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Smith the pass to Mathurin. Here's Bitadze over Porzingis. Bitadze can't hit. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Oh, say does.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Dorte in at small forward.
Evan Fournier has an innate sense of where the basketball is going to come off the rim, and if you don't box him out, he's going to take great use of it.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. And it's Hield missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Fast break, New York. Outside Barrett. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's Dorte on the wing. Jackson outside. Halliburton outside. The three is rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Pass to Randall. The three ball. Launches it. The Knicks rebound. Here's Robinson. Randall outside. And again, the Knicks missing. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Here's Duarte to the inside. And it's Hield missing.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
It's Duarte on the wing. Brunson defending. Outside Robinson. To the middle. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. Turner passes to Jackson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Indiana trailing here. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Halliburton right side. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fournier's got 4 rebounds now.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Look out below! You got no chance of defending him right there. Outside heel. Pass to Turner. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Jackson, the screen. Healed from outside. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Out to the wing. Halliburton for 3. Here's Jackson. Brunson against Halliburton. Back to Turner. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Barrett. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside heel. Robinson with a steal. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4. Let's... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Duarte in at the 3.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Brunson. Lets it fly. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana ball.
Indiana on offense. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Pass to Duarte. Back to Hield. 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
He gets it in there.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Fournier. For 3, Randle. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And talking about Randle, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Here's Robinson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Robinson's got 6.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for 3. That shot off. New York goes the other way with it. On the wing, Fournier. The 3, Barrett. Duarte grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Jackson gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Brunson against Hield. Brunson passes to Randle. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. A minute 6 left in the first half. Duarte, pass to Turner. Hield with the ball. Back to Turner. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Left side, Robinson. outside Fournier. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson with it. Randall's in his pocket. Jackson pass to Turner. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
Hield passes to Halliburton. He puts up a 3. The shot off that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Julius Randall. He is getting it done today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's quickly in at the 2 guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space and transition, that extra space to work, lay it in.
Smith inside. He's against Toppin. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Matherin. Pass to Bataze. Now Smith. McConnell outside. To the paint. Stolen by Quickly. Inside for the finish. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Lets a 3 fly. And it's Matherin missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Indiana trailing here. Down low. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Bataze. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Smith, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Knicks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Rose with the bucket. And it's a 9-point Knick lead. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Quickly from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And there's the drive.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. From deep, Rose on target from range. Rose has got 7.
Well, this is one of Rose's few offensive limitations, right? That consistency from deep range, but he drills that one.
McConnell from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Quickly finds Toppin. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Batase. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Reddish. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
To the inside. And Batase gets it to go.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now here's Reddish. Guarded closely. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problem battling for the basketball.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
That's his first personal.
41 seconds left in the third. Quickly passes to Rose. Toppin left side to the paint. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Matherin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Hartenstein. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. It's rebounded by Batase. Here's Nesmith. Here's Matherin. Can't get it to fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 6. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pacers, Jalen Smith is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Goga Batase. Then there's T.J. McConnell.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose. And it's Hield missing. The Knicks with the lead. He shoots. And that one's good for Brunson.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Toppin outside. On the wing, Fournier. And the 3 off target. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 9. Jackson down low. Guarded by Toppin. Hield on the wing. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Hield. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From the wing, and right on target. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Buddy Hield on point from the mid-range. Don't give this guy any breathing room.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Toppin outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the lob. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Brunson misses. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, to me, this is about chemistry that Miles Turner has with his guys. He just times that alley-oop perfectly.
Halliburton against Brunson. And the shot goes.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Hield. Turner, a screen on Fournier. Hield with room to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Toppin outside. Outside Brunson. Sinks it from distance. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Brunson with a double team. Back to Halliburton. Jackson the screen. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Now here's Brunson. Barrett, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. Here's Toppin. Robinson finds Barrett. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Knicks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Mitchell Robinson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Brunson against Halliburton. Outside Brunson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
Well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are, coming into the arena earlier on. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Morris. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
5 on the clock, and the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
On defense, Washington. Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. A pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Robinson. And they're on the break. Here's Brunson. Dishes it to Robinson. And again, New York turns it over. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Brunson against Morris. To the left side wing. Off the left rim and out. Randall against Morris. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Fires from the corner, and the shot goes in.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside for Beal. From deep three-point range. The Knicks pull it in. Right wing. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Randall against Kuzma. Randall down low. Out to Barrett. Shakes him, and Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Morris. That's tipped. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. Fournier gets a wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Gotta find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Brunson against Beal. Martin left side. Got a piece of it. Now the pass to Morris. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Randall kicks to Fournier. 56 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Barrett. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Morris against Brunson. Left side, Beal. Pass to Barton. A three from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Robinson, that's good.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Morris outside. Outside for Beal. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. Knicks lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Barton in at the small forward. Kept alive, Robinson. And it's good for 2. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New York. Brunson against Morris. Out to Kuzma. Outside, Beal. It's rebounded by Brunson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to Kuzma. Barton outside. No good on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Fournier against Morris. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
I got to look up in the dictionary. How do you say composed in French? That's what Fournier was.
An impressive feat last year. Fournier set the record for most threes in a season by a Knicks player.
And that number surpassed the great John Starks mark. Fournier always brings great shooting wherever it is that he plays, and especially from the three-point line.
And again, Washington no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Brunson scanning the floor. He dishes it to Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Beal against Fournier. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Brunson, good.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Wizards trail by 11.
Knicks lead 18-7.
Now Morris. Kuzma outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Looking to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here's Robinson. Kicks it to Barrett. And the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
The kick out to Barton. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Barton's got it back down to single digits for Washington.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Morris passes to Beal. And Kuzma has it in the corner. From the high post. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Kuzma.
Beal is a star and a top shelf scorer, so that jumper is as pure as it gets.
Here's Randall. Washington with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Barton kicks to Kuzma. Randall grabs the board. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Mitchell Robinson firing on all cylinders, guys, for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. Thank you, David, and we'll be...
13.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
It's it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Rose dishes to Reddish. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Toppin. From outside, off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Hachimura down low. Toppin covering. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Hachimura.
Here's some facts. We go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Right against Quickly, and he gets it to go. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
The Knicks with the lead. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. One on Kispert.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Right against Rose. And Wright kicks to Hachimura. And he's way off from outside. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Reddish the pass to Toppin. And the Knicks miss again. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as quickly, well, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
It's Davis on the wing. Quickly covering. Kispert wide open. He fires. The Wizards with another miss. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded by Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Evan Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Derrick Rose. Brunson kicks to Toppin. Pass to Robinson. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
Outside for Davis with a tie. And again, Washington with the triple.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Robinson with it. Here's Robinson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the
previous play is under review.
The officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball. It's a tie game in New York. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kispert is out there with Hachimura. And there's Davis. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Gafford in its center.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Fournier finds Brunson. Back to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Fournier with really quick hands there.
Right against Brunson. Outside, Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wright's got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Robinson, that's good.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
36-31.
Right inside. Brunson covering. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Wright.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brunson, good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Fournier pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Brunson. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. We love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. White dishes to Davis. And there's the pass to Gafford. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Topping inside. He's against Hachimura. And they pick up 2.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist in the game. Here is Davis. For the screen on Fournier. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Brunson kicks to Fournier. It's tipped and stolen by Wright. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Randall's checked in for the Knicks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Up top, Morris. Brunson covering. Out to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Backed in off the glass.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
1:12 left in the 4th quarter. And finished off by Beal.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
Morris against Brunson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 6. Kuzma with it. Out defended by Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Fournier against Beal. Fournier pass to Randall. There's the dish to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis with the steal.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Fournier. Beal with the steal.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So a close game sees New York take this one.